The AAA gaming industry has become increasingly hostile in recent years, with creativity pushed aside as more publishers chase what they see as safe, guaranteed billion-dollar hits. In reality, the very games they're banking on are part of the problem. Massive AAA titles with towering budgets can't realistically expect to make a profit from sales alone, forcing many developers to pursue live service models or pack video games with microtransactions. More often than not, it feels like publishers are pushing developers to work on projects they don't want to make or have no experience with. Now, after several massive high-profile failures, it looks like the oversized AAA bubble may be ready to burst. Thankfully, there are plenty of smaller, more focused single-player experiences waiting in the wings to deliver the level of quality players not only deserve but are paying for with their hard-earned money. Last year, J.B. Perrette, president of streaming and games at Warner Bros., announced that the company would be doubling down on mobile and multi-platform free-to-play experiences built around their biggest IPs, like Game of Thrones, DC Comics, and Harry Potter. This drastic shift came despite the contrasting performances of Hogwarts Legacy and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Despite the immense heavy hitters that were released during this time, Hogwarts Legacy easily became the highest-selling game of 2023. It broke record after record for Warner Bros. And ended up selling over 34 million copies and grossing over $1 billion as of March 2025. However, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was one of the studio's biggest flops of all time, losing them over $200 million. When comparing the reception to these two titles, it's hard to understand why Warner Bros. Would even consider prioritizing more live service games, let alone make them the central focus of their strategy going forward. Some games like Fortnite have had massive success with the live service model, but it's clear that the market only has room for so many live service games. Publishers may think that every live service game has the potential to be the next GTA Online, but the reality is that many titles will wind up like Concord, a massive flop that never found an audience. It's time for AAA publishers to step away from live service games and focus on titles that are more likely to succeed. Most players don't want to sink thousands of hours into a new hero shooter like Concord when options like Overwatch and Marvel Rivals already exist. Nobody wants to keep pouring time, money, and energy into a game that may not even last, especially when they already have titles they enjoy and can jump into whenever they want. Unfortunately, spiraling AAA budgets and the relentless push toward live service models have already caused lasting damage. Highly respected studios like Arkane Austin and Monolith Productions have been shut down, and layoffs have rocked the industry, with once mighty studios like BioWare now reduced to fewer than 100 employees. These factors suggest that the current AAA development model isn't sustainable. Thankfully, there's another path forward for gaming, and it doesn't rely on the live service model. In recent years, single-player, narrative-driven games that prioritize giving players a unique and memorable experience have consistently outperformed many multiplayer titles built around longevity and constant monetization. Games like Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3 prove that quality content alone is enough to attract players and their money. More recently, Claire Obscur Expedition 33 showed that massive budgets and huge teams aren't required to make great games. With a team of roughly 30 ambitious creators and a relatively modest budget, Sandfall Interactive delivered a mesmerizing experience and managed to price it at just $50. There will always be risks in game development, but lowering budgets will make it easier for AAA games to succeed. Claire Obscur Expedition 33 is currently the best-rated game of 2025 and proves that titles don't need hyper-realistic visuals or live service elements to appeal to gamers. Fortnite and GTA Online are the exception, not the rule, and most live service titles won't reach that level of success, no matter how big their budgets are. Thankfully, there are signs that some gaming publishers are changing direction. After Concord failed, Sony cancelled several other live service games in development. Market research companies like Media Research are advising publishers to lower the cost and scope of AAA games. Things won't change overnight, but there are signs that the current era of AAA gaming is at an end and a new era is on the horizon.